Hi, it's Ajahn Kampli again. Okay, I just want to give sharing with you today about Rokh Pee Gok. Rokh Pee Gok. Rokh means illness. Pee Gok means Pee is spirit. Gok means latch. That means spirits latching onto you, causing you unwell. Okay, Rokh Pee Gok. Share with you an experience that I had a client that came to me 2 over years ago. It was referred. Okay. He had problem with itchiness, yeah, no rashes but just itchiness, and seen a lot of doctors, yeah, skin doctors, didn't help. And as you know, Chinese, and the doctors feel they seek God's assistance, and it turned out to be even more complicated. Yeah, at first the doctors told her is virus or bacteria, this and that, but not that they can help. Okay, then all these mediums or some of these so-called masters, told her 101 things. Okay, from spirits to black magic. Okay, so he was referred to me. And I was just joking. I was telling him, if I were you, I won't even bother to meet the 7th guy. For all you know, I'll give you some crap, okay, and you still end up the same. Okay. So I said, what I can share with you was that the itchiness which you had, okay, if it is going to be some insects bite or whatsoever, okay, it would have been on the surface, yeah, but yours wasn't on the surface. Yeah, it seems like your skin is itching, but it is not. It's inside. Now that question, he sinked in. No one asked him that. Okay, and despite him had his house thoroughly cleaned by professionals, okay, did all the creams, all this medication, took nothing helped. And when I told him that, I said, all this is Rokh Kam. Rokh Kam means it's got to do with karmic, something that he did, okay, something that he did that has caused this. And I told him, you have done this before, right? And he acknowledged. And to cut the long story short, I said, I can't help you with anything because I do not want to advise you anymore. I do not want to be the lousy 7%, because by now you would have, don't know whether this guide you or not. I see a lot of our services has got to do with faith. Faith. If you have certain level of doubts, whatever you come, it would not be as effective. Okay, so I told him that there's nothing much I can help, but I can tell you this: if you agree about this, which I've said, okay, now you had this problem for so many months. Yeah, I only cheat you for 2 weeks only. Okay, if you can do this, I said you're going to heal yourself. Okay, yep, not me, but I tell you how. There's one thing I liked about this guy is that I think he keep things very simple. Keep things very simple, and he just practiced what I told him every day and night. He just practiced that. Okay, and after 1 week, he called me. He said, Derek, I want to come and take bath. Hey, I said that's news. I didn't expect that he would believe. Didn't expect that he would come, because he is very obvious a non-believer. He's very obvious a difficult nut to crack. But then, who am I? I'm not here to cut all, crack all these nuts. No, I'm not. So to cut it short, he came, he took bath, and he told me himself. He said, Ajahn, doing what you've asked me to do. By the first week, the itchiness was almost all gone. Okay, not even the ticklish, foot ticklish feeling also don't really happen. Okay, and by the time after the bath, no more. Okay, and it's very nice. I mean, I would prefer clients like this way, because rather than them being too fanatic, or suddenly jump into believing in Thai Buddhism, buy amulets lah, do this, do that lah. No, he doesn't. But during New Year's occasions, he will send messages, will send some some presents and all that. I think it makes me feel good, yeah. Even though we don't charge, you see, this is what we talk about, heart. When you help people to overcome their problems, they think of you, yeah. And he came back after 2 years. He came back after 2 years. And this time round is that he had pains. Okay, he had pain, and he just felt that he cannot walk at a certain time of the day, and again, and this is what I like his approach. Yeah, he will see any doctor related. He will get himself done all the CT scan, the ultrasound, the X-rays, done everything. Doctors couldn't explain why he had the pain, and that was when he came over and see me. And he explained to me. He said, "I have this pain, 3 days really. I'm very disturbed, because it's affecting him, and he doesn't know what's happening, so he's afraid. So he's coming to us. Yeah. So as usual, you see all my cases when it comes to this, I will ask for your birth details. I will check from there. So I said, come. I say because last minute, they just come. They didn't make prior appointment, so I can't prepare a lot of things. Usually I prepare kanha. Okay, I prepare kanha to help them to overcome. Kanha will be something like, okay, these are something which some customers come because of the problem. Yeah. So when you let me know early, by right all these things you all should do, but then you all don't know how to do. So you need to give me time. You need to let me know your problem. After I check, I say, okay, you come. Then I will prepare this. Yeah. Then after the first bath, okay, he said, lesson ready. Lesson. Still have a bit uncomfort. Okay. But he said somehow or rather he felt fear of no good reason. Okay. So I said, don't worry. Okay. And I said, bring me to this place, that you told me that you had visited. Okay. And it became like that. Yeah. So we went. I've checked. I've consulted with Luang Por Sir also to see whether what I checked was relevant to his case. And true enough, Luang Por Sir agreed. Yeah. And so I did. Next was to bring him to the place. Okay. And then we call karma. Call karma means we ask for forgiveness. Yeah. Help you to prepare this, all this stuff and all that. And it's history. Yeah. So Rokh Pee Gok. Yeah. One advice to all these people who have done the right thing, as in you go and check all these other places and all that, and all these doctors do all the necessary scans and they cannot find the real cause for the pain. You got to be careful. Yeah, of course I hope you will meet the right person. Why? Because initially all these things are not real injury or illnesses, but these are like curse. Yeah? Okay, but it causes you real pain. Okay, real illness, real sick. Yeah, but if you leave it too long in your body, what that is not real becomes real, and it does further damage into the body. Yeah, so just sharing. Okay, today about Rokh Pee Gok. Rokh Pee Gok usually happens. Not all spirits can do that to us. Yeah, some depending. Okay. But usually such spirits will have karmic problem with us. That's how they could attack us. This also happened to those people who usually from your chart I will tell you, hey, this year don't go funeral, don't go to all these places and all that. Okay, that's the reason why, because in that particular year you have this risk of being inflicted by all these spirits. Yeah, so we will tell you to avoid. Yeah? Some people still go, then after they, for example, funeral, wakes and all that, then they'll come immediately for the baths and all that. Of course, I cannot guarantee that we're going to resolve everything, that it won't happen, but we will minimize. All these baths can help minimize the problem, that it may occur, right? That's a little sharing. Hope you like today's sharing. Okay, we'll share with you more when I can think what else to share with you all, right?